Greetings and welcome to episode 18 of my Minecraft 1.10 Let's Play. So, I think today we're going to have a bit of an odd job day. It's been one of those kind of things that I've been meaning to get round to doing, like the interiors of these builds here, and I've made a start. I finally got the farm filled up. It's nearly all grown, not quite. I've gathered some animals and I've just started putting some coarse dirt down in the pig pen here, and it's sort of that kind of stuff I'm talking about. Now I want a tree in here, and I understand that if I do this I should get a nice big one if I'm lucky. Now I've made a few goes at this already, and they've been technically big trees but not very big. I'm wondering if the pigs are in the way, because it doesn't like having hitboxes around. Come on, you're going to use an entire stack and still not grow. I have had this before. It does take a while sometimes. Good grief, I'm glad I brought some bone blocks with me. It's really not having that, is it? A few more. There we go. Finally, a big tree. So that does work. It just takes a lot of bone meal. Oh, that's a really big tree too. I like that. I've been saying I wanted a few trees around here for a while, and I figured, why not? This is as good a place as any to put one. I want to take that out as well and put a log in just because it's showing, make it look like it's actually growing into the ground. Right, I think I'm going to go and have a sleep. I'm going to gather a few other things that I need, and then we'll crack on with those interiors. Okay, so I've got some stuff together. Just one thing, I wanted some leaves, so I planted a tree to grow, and 3 bits of bone meal, and I got this enormous thing, which I decided to just leave because, you know, we've been wanting trees over here anyway. Now we've got 2. I did get a little one next to get some leaves on, so that's all good at least. So let's see. I'm not entirely sure what I want where and when, so bear with me. You can come through the process with me. I know I definitely want a bed up here. It's just a question of where do I want to put it, and I think we'll have a bookcase next to it, and what about a rug? Little rug there, although it does look a bit like the blanket fell off. And maybe with a little table in the corner. So, do I want a slab on it? Nah. I think I'll make a few pressure plates. I'm likely to use them at some point. Probably won't need an arrow while we're working indoors. Either arrow, it's a bow. Maybe, we'll see. I'll leave it there for now. So that was quick and easy, and I'm thinking along here will be a more sort of kitcheny type area. So I know I want a crafting bench in here, but I'm not sure the best place to put it. We'll pop it there for now, because I definitely want to make a few of these as well. See, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll do 4. I think I only need 3, but we'll do 4. Pop that in there, and then I'm thinking for the countertops I might try upside down stairs, and I'm using oak. That much I did know I wanted to do, because I wanted it to contrast with the floor there. We could even bring that counter out a little. Yeah, that works. And I think I've got a tiny wee bit of clay, and it's just about to get dark again, so I'll pop that in and work on something else while we're waiting. I think some shelves up here would be nice. It's just a question of how I want to do them. There is this option. It is quite a chunky option, but it does mean that if I do want to put things on top, I can do. I don't know what things I would want to put on top. Maybe a bookcase? Yeah, why not? You're done. Seriously, takes a whole plank for that? I should probably go and see if I've got some coal kicking about, but I don't think I have. And I think we need a seating area over here. Yeah, and then if we do that, we can put one of those pressure plate tables in here. And I think then we've got a bit of room for a rug, and I think, why not blue? Brighten it up a little bit. Don't know. Blue. What other colours have I got on me? I've only got red or possibly yellow on me. I'll leave it with blue for now. And then the next, I think what I'll do is I'll make that a double bed and then leave the rug out. So I need to make, actually I'm going to need to make a few beds, aren't I? So I might as well do that while I'm here. Except they don't stack, so now I've got to cart them about with me. One of these days I'll learn to think things through. There we go. And like something on there, but that might have to wait until I've got some more clay kicking about the place. So let's have a little oak bonsai in the corner there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And I think I would like to have a chest in here somewhere. I could put it the other side of the bed, couldn't I? Yeah, that works. Or do I want it in the corner and move the table over? Let's see how that looks. I never seem to have enough empty slots in my hotbar. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Okay, so that's house number 1. Pretty much done for now. Let's make at least one more of those for now. And a few more of them as well. And it looks like it's time to get some sleep. It's just as well because I broke my bed just then, so I might as well reset my spawn, and then we can see what we're doing in the next place. Plus having chests in here means I can move some of this stuff over if I want to. I'll pop a bed in there for now. And what have I got in there? Not an awful lot. Okay. Feeling kind of sorry for these cows all crammed in here, but never mind. I'm sure, did I get some leather? Oh, I bet I've put it in the ender chest. I was going to make a few item frames as well while I'm here. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. So, yeah, we can have some item frames, either to indicate what they're doing at that house maybe, or maybe just purely for decoration instead of a picture or something. Let's see. That's not going to be enough, is it? That'll do 3 of them. And more sticks. That's probably not going to be enough either. One more go. And we'll have our 1 stick left. Right. Maybe here. What can we put in there that's kind of... There we go. We'll put an apple in it. That's kind of farmy, isn't it? Actually, I think I'd like a few more of those in here. And then let's put a flower. And what else is decorative that we have in here? Sort of farmy-ish, I know. Let's have a piece of wheat. Except I'm now completely full of junk. We won't need that stick, will we? There we go. And... they're both yellow. Let's move the apple into the middle. And we'll put our piece of wheat in there. There we go. Farm type themed pictures. Actually, speaking of pictures, let's maybe make just a few of those as well. Not in here. I think we'll let that stand in here because it's getting quite busy. Right. Next up is actually... I will take at least one more of those. Because if we're putting anything on the wall in here, it's going to be wheat. In fact, we might even put that... No, because that's a painting. Let's put our piece of wheat here. So nobody's in any question as to what this thing is. Now, this isn't so much a living space as it is a workspace. So maybe we put the crafting bench down here. If we can. How does that look? No, that looks awful. I forgot it went down a step there, even though I just stepped down. Let's see. Maybe if I take that out and that, pop that in. There we go. That at least looks like it's doing something useful. And pop that on there. Yeah, I can live with that. When it comes to shelves in here, though, that's going to be an interesting question. I mean, do we even want them? Or do we want it to be more industrial? I think I'm going to have a think on what I'm doing with this downstairs area. I might just put some chests and some piles of wheat and things in here and keep it very much a workspace. Up here's going to be a problem as well because of this half-slabbed floor, or half-height floor. So I am wondering if it might be worth building some kind of little corner platform for the bed, maybe. I didn't bring any ladders with me, but I have got stairs, so that could be a thing that we do. Might have to be over this... Oh, no, because of that. This really is a very, very awkward space. Very awkward indeed. Maybe we make this storage as well. Nobody lives here. This is a working building. I'll come back and do this when I've got some hay bales. I do quite like that extension to there, though. That does look like it's doing something practical. So we'll leave that for now. And oh, in case you hadn't noticed, I've done some lighting in here, just along the paths. I've tried to face them in different directions wherever possible. Not necessarily opposite each other, and I might come back and make some of these variable heights. They're just looking a little bit uniform for what they are at the moment, and I'm not so sure that's the sensible way to go. So this, I believe, is a little one-storey building, so we're going to have a sort of bedroom corner and a living corner. That to me is the sensible place to put a bed. And let's see, what bedside table shall we have in here? Should we have a shelf? Nah, that looks silly. And what about if we have these but put them that way? Does that look like a headboard, or does it look even sillier? Not sure. And if I'm not sure, it's probably not right. Let's put a little table in at least, because we know we've got the pieces for that, and they do help to make a place look a little bit lived in. What about doing the old chest, and if we put the crafting bench over here and the furnace there, because I always think that does look like an oven, and then we'll stick to the shelving the way it was, because I did like how that looked. I'm not sure if I want it curved all the way round there. And can we do it like that? Excellent, because I'm thinking instead of a sink in here, we'll have ourselves a little plant in a pot. Yeah, why not? It's a little bit big, and it does seem like the waste of a sink, but actually I quite like it, and I think this is a painting type house, so no, don't like it there. Can we get a nice little one there, and maybe there? Well, those are quite farmy, aren't they? Yeah, I quite like them. And about a rug, let's see. Why don't we go for red this time, because it's the only other one I've got sorted out. And it goes with the bed, which is right there. And never mind, I'm going to put a bookcase in. I didn't bring very many of them, but they do look quite good in there, don't they? And as for shelving, I wonder if this will work. No, that's the wrong way round again. I'm always doing those the wrong way round. And then of course I don't have any of that. Right. Getting organised. Let's do a couple of fence gates. Those are fences. I had it right the first time. It's getting late. It's starting to show. And I think if we put them, I really would need 3 to go along there. But we could have a couple there, or you see how that's going to be in the way. So these low ceilings now are doing for me. Let's do, yeah, one there and one there. So we're going to need something to put them on. And I can't put one there, so we'll put it there. And then if we open those, take those down, and oh, I wish I had some brown carpet with me, but we'll try it with white, and we can always come back once we've got some brown wool, and see how we get on. And that's going to have to come down, isn't it? No. Yes, it would be nice to have another one along there, but we'll pop the torch up there for now. Be nice if we could get a torch somehow in there as well, but I don't think that's going to happen. And let's pop in an item frame here, and what we're going to put in there. How about a tree? Nice picture of a tree. Yeah, that one works. And it's dark again. This seems to be a recurring theme. Yeah, so you get the general idea. I think we'll run over and do one more. Let's do the pumpkin house, because the other one's going to be pretty much the same as the first. And then I think we're going to be almost out of time. If I'm over here, I'm going to need some pumpkins for the pumpkin house. And I'm going to regret not having my bow out in any second now, so let's just disappear. Now, this one already has a chest, as you can see. That's just because I was too lazy to move everything back over with me, and it already has a crafting bench, so I think I'll leave those where they are. We've got one last bed left, although really, again, this is more of a working space than a living space, so we'll do that first, I think. Didn't make any more chests, did I? How about we have this one as more of a shop? So we could sort of run a counter along here, and there and there, and then let's bring it out along this one. And that's not going to curve round, is it, if I have that there? Oh well, never mind. Okay, and then I would like a trapdoor, please. No, you're not a trapdoor. You're a trapdoor, aren't you? I think I'd know what these are by now. There we go. So we've got a little sort of counter for the pumpkin man. Let's make a small pile of pumpkins there. And of course, we will need one in an item frame out the front, even though I think you can probably all guess what goes in here. And again, we don't seem to have anywhere sensible to put a painting, but we could move that torch up to there and see if we can get a small one in. No, that's not a small one, is it? Small one there. Oh, it really likes that one. There we go. That looks quite nice. Let's have some of those. And nope, those ones, we've got two of those left, so we'll pop those there. And we just need something over here, I think, against this wall. What have we got that we could use here? We could have a shelf. We just have some shelving units up in the corner. I would normally rather use trapdoors for those, but seeing as I've got one as the gateway into the sort of sales area, maybe we'll just do some normal type slab shelves. Can't really do it there, and that would blend in with the ceiling. So yeah, it's going to have to go along here, I think. And again, we can just pop that one up there. Hello, can I have my torch back? Yes, thank you. And I'll make another couple of chests, I think, just to finish this place off. I might as well make a spare one. I'm sure I'll use it in the next one. Just put one there and there. Actually, I could use it right here. And then we've got somewhere to store all our pumpkins. I still feel like I need one more there. Oh, go away. Right. In that case, we might just call it a day. If only because there's a skeleton poking through the wall there. So really, from the pumpkin shop, or pumpkin farm that's become a pumpkin shop, there's nothing more to say except thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.